Hi, my name is Seán Kavanagh, and I'm a final year PhD student in the groups of David Scanlon at University College London and also Aaron Walsh at Imperial College London. So the research for which I received my Graduate Student Award relates to the global structure optimization of defects in solids. So essentially, in my initial PhD studies, I noticed that often when modeling defects in solids, our gradient-based structure optimization could often get stuck in a local minimum on the potential energy surface rather than identifying the true global minimum or defect ground state. By yielding this metastable defect structure, this could often lead to inaccurate predictions of defect behavior. So I worked with a really talented master's student, Araya Mascara-Louise, who's now a PhD student in Imperial College, trying to develop a method to identify this behavior. The project turned out to be quite successful, and so we developed this method that can efficiently identify this behavior for defects in solids. In doing so and applying it to a wide and diverse range of materials, we revealed the widespread prevalence of this behavior while also showing how one could efficiently tackle it, and then implementing our method in a user-friendly and automated package, which we call Shake and Break. Where do I see my field going in the next decade? Well, it's hard to predict, but one thing that's for certain, I think there will be a rapid increase in our ability to model the behavior of defects in solids. So thus far, we've often been limited by computational power due to the large expense of these types of calculations. However, with advances in computational power as well as advances in computational methods, so things like machine learned force fields, for example, which is actually going to be the focus of my postdoctoral fellowship in the group of Boris Kaczynski at Harvard, I think this will allow us to rapidly increase our ability to calculate the behavior of defects in solids and allow us to obtain a much more full picture of the behavior of defects. So not just the ground state thermodynamics, but also structural dynamics, metastable defect states, the carrier recombination processes of defects, which previously have been too expensive to calculate in detail. Where do I see myself professionally 10 years from now? That's a tricky question. I want to pursue a career in academic research because I really love what we do, and most days it doesn't feel like work. So for that, I will be pursuing a postdoctoral fellowship in the group of Boris Kaczynski at Harvard next year, working on machine learned force fields for defects in solids. I'm quite excited about the prospect of potentially having my own research group one day, where I'll get to mentor other young researchers, which will be really fulfilling. So I'm really excited about that. However, there are a lot of strings attached when it comes to a career in academia, unfortunately, and so I am aware that plans may change in the future, but that is the current objective.